Hey folks, my name is Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Bootser. Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey folks, my name is Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored. Welcome back to another episode in the Tablas Arlene saga. So we're dissecting this video from their visit. For those people who are just coming along, let me bring you up to speed and tell you what's happening here. Tablas Castellanos is a Mexican Mafia member in Pelican Bay State Prison. He's in the SHU Short Corridor Program, highly restrictive unit, and he arranged a visit with Arlene Rodriguez. Arlene Rodriguez is an approved visitor through the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. She happens to be the secretary for Tablas Castellanos, secretary for the Mexican Mafia, that is. And the business they're discussing is Mexican Mafia business. In previous episodes in this visit, and just the past episode we did, Arlene mentioned Hector being owed $140,000 and investing in the production of a CD compact disc. It could be that, or it could be casitas. I don't know. I'm just going to take it at face value, and Tablas is going to invest in a legitimate form of revenue generation. Let's just say that, right? Let's give them that. But for all of you watching, you have to listen to these videos even when they're mundane, right? Even when they're boring and they're just talking about normal stuff, because it could be 20 minutes of that and 30 seconds of valuable information. That's what we did in the last segment. We listened to the entirety 20-minute segment, and there was only like a minute of valuable information that had stuff to do with the Mexican Mafia. So as boring as some of these get, and sometimes they're just completely boring, and there's no value in terms of evidence or intelligence that can be gained from the communication. But still, they have to be watched, they have to be listened to, they have to be analyzed. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're going step by step in the process of analysis to determine if there's inculpatory or exculpatory evidence that can be used at a trial. And that's for the benefit of the defendant as well, right? For whoever's fighting this case and these indictments, if there's something that exonerates them that says, hey, he's not involved in that or he didn't do that, it shows here. But on the other hand, it shows if they are incriminated or make incriminating statements, that is used as well. So there's the two edges to the sword. It doesn't just work one way. People have a concept that when I come in and do evaluations, it's one way. I cut one way. I don't do that, right? So the first thing I do is give the benefit of the doubt to the individuals participating in the communication. This is innocuous information. It's harmless. It's not criminal. But the more I listen to it, if I hear confirming evidence and statements that lead me to believe, based on my subjective experience, that it is mafia communication, then I determine it that, right? And here I've determined that they're discussing mob business. So let's kick off this video, folks. Let's watch it, see what else comes up.
Hey, to visit?
Huh?
You still want Destiny to visit? You mean to tell her?
Well, yeah, she come.
Or
There's not no problem with that. It's
Yeah.
I just told her to kick back. I didn't say nothing about all that. She wants, like I said, part of that is, she wants to come up here, that's good.
alright.
Any headaches, anything like that, I ain't got a problem. You know what I mean? But that's it. You know what I mean? Because that way I don't want her to get in trouble or anything like that, or some overzealous, what do you call that? Overzealous cop out there trying to set her up and stuff.
Oh yeah, he wasn't, like, she told me what an idiot he was. She said that when he pulled her over that he told her, don't fuck with me. I worked at all kinds of police stations, HP, Cudahy, Bell. I know what's up, ooh, where's everything at, so, And that he got mad because she wouldn't say nothing. That she was like, where's my attorney? Give me my attorney.
I'm just glad she's beating that already.
Oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah, you need a righteous lawyer for that. You would have had a PD. If she would have had a PD, she would have been through.
It was 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have been through. You know what I mean?
Well, Jay's pretty good. He's actually very well known and recognized in the state of California. He's the attorney that got that one lady acquitted. She had a baby on a ferry boat on her way to Cal. She was from Catalina Island, and she had a baby, and she dumped it in the trash, and he fought her case and got her acquitted because they were charging her with murder. And because she had a yeah.
That's what I was telling you. You gotta get a girl. You gotta get one special.
Oh, for $15,000, he better be a good attorney.
Specialist, man, because,
no, he's a specialist.
Yeah.
Well, the card said it, you know, everything about him, but you didn't get it, so.
just send it in a regular letter. You know what
I
I mean?
did.
Or just what do you call it?
No, he's gonna get. He's
gonna write me.
He's gonna write you.
That's ridiculous. Man. I'd like to get him about that.
Yeah.
Damn. What do you call it? The mail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said he's gonna get at you about it. Like he'll.
That's ridiculous. But
He's cool. He's very smart. Very, you know, young stallion.
On Boone's, his car's all right. Yeah, he's polishing it up and everything.
I was like, man, because I had he does magazines and publishing and all that. So I meet up with him sometimes, which is like I don't mind, you know, but since I'm the older, mature, wiser, business-minded person, you know, in the family, certain people like people that are in legit businesses, they like to get at me. They don't like dealing with, you know, they didn't want to talk to Sally. Sally's not at her level, you know. So I don't mind. I mean, but so I had lunch with her too about because she's gonna hook me up with the printing business. They own the printing business too. They print. Remember, you know, the Southside Sportswear T-shirts that I wear.
Yeah.
Well, Jokey has all that too. Like they do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I told them, man, if I would have known you were gonna act like a baby, I wouldn't have given you the car back.
Yeah, a lot of small businesses like that start up in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Oh, yeah. Famous Stars and Straps, that logo, that's it. It started right there.
Legit.
All legit. And that's why I think that they get mad.
Yeah, idea, and a lot of people come up and everybody gets jealous.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're doing big things. Give me 5,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Investing means you have no money because you're investing. Hello?
Get money, yeah, to make money.
But you don't make money right away. That's the thing.
It's the long run.
Yeah, and they don't, you know. So yeah, the car's alright.
Yeah.
They're gonna lend it to me for a photo shoot for the cover of the album.
Yeah.
They're gonna lend me the car, or a couple of them actually, and a couple of dogs. I'm gonna put the lowriders and the dogs on the cover, on the back, and in the front will be the artist.
So Enriquez talked to him. He's gonna give what do you call it? 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop the presses, stop the presses, stop the presses. Here he goes again, interjecting illicit communication in this boring, long conversation about nothing, right? So Heck is going to give 40. He went right back to it. That's a lot. It's a big chunk. It's a big wallop, right? For somebody sitting in a maximum security prison, 1,000 miles away from Los Angeles, he's going to earn 40K just for proving it.
Mhm.
Like I said, let's do Marsha. You know, more this. I rewrote him a letter. That'll be it right there. Everything's there. After that. But, it's good, like I said.
Did you notice that he went like that? It's going to be split 3 ways among him, Bobble, and Wizard. They're already excluding Topo. This is years back, and this is kind of the 3 kings concept that was floating around for quite a while. And they ran with it. They kept all the money. They excluded Topo because he was in the feds and they were running the hood. And they said he already wrote the letter to Marsha, and it's done. So let's continue on and see what he says.
She is, it could just, what do you call it? The 10.
Yeah.
That's when we feel.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah.
You can just do that for that.
All right.
Right, instead of going to 3 months.
5 and 5. Yeah. All right.
Just take that 10 right there.
All right.
That's the kind of the seat, right?
Yeah.
So Tablas just instructed her to take the 10,000 out of the 40,000 rather than going getting 5,000 and 5,000 from each of them. So take the $10,000 needed for the CD investment from the 40,000 they're gaining from collecting for Hector.
For production to print 10,000 CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it like that.
All right.
And as far as the deal, I just had a condition. Probably just go better off with the to get at his sister.
Yeah.
Just get that, there, avoid headaches. I mean,
So he's talking about Wicked specifically here. He wouldn't be referring to Bob or his sister, because he can get at his own sister if he needs to, right? If they even have a sister. I don't know that they do or don't, right? But I know that Wicked has a sister, and she acts as his primary facilitator on the streets. So to avoid headaches, this is what he's suggesting.
Because it gets confusing, like, okay, well...
I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that one.
Yeah,
That's
like...
why I don't write nobody about all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it just confuses me. Like I brought my sister Yoli. I asked her for I need a TV, right? Because mine was $50 for changing it too much.
Right.
I said
There you go. He does have a sister named Yoli.
I need a TV, so I got it at her and I sent me the downloads for the catalog, right? The vendors. She goes, just tell me what TV you want. She's my sister. They always like doing something.
Yeah, they say, yeah.
I never asked.
Yeah.
And they like doing that. You know, you try to make them feel good by little $150 TV and shit.
Yeah.
She got $2 million homes and shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they think that...
Yeah, she did the same thing. She wrote me and told me I sold my house for $2 million. Man, I bought another one next door. I said, man, I couldn't imagine what these people think.
Yeah.
But the feds can investigate them all they want. Everything they got is...
They could do me too. I'm not...
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing. Like, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Oh, believe me, they did investigate Arlene. They did. And they found stuff.
people are starting to make do legit and make big money. They start thinking you're into criminal activities. It's ridiculous.
Right.
You know? Or my favorite word is ridículo. I heard it in the Spanish station. That's why I've been using that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but I talked to as far as Marshall, man, get off the girl, man.
I give her like 6 months, and I understand, man, trust me. I mean, I understand her. She,
well, that's what I mean.
And that's the thing. Me and her were talking. Is like the thing is, like by the time we write to a letter.
About the 10, keep it quiet for 10 months. I mean, or 6 months or a year, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, give her time. I mean, that's why I said it'd probably be better that way. But I'll talk to him regardless. I mean, he might want to have his dad.
Because things don't just like
Yeah, he might want to give his dad 5 or something.
Yeah.
He might want to invest.
Yeah, but plus she has to pay for the building, the painters.
It's a lot.
Everybody has to eat. Nobody can.
Well,
I mean,
like
yeah,
said,
people.
I also took business courses and all that, and I know how much because I did a business plan.
Yeah.
I know everything comes. Adds up quick.
Like right now, for production of the CD,
Yeah.
the music producer, Leche, he's the one that makes the beats and all that. He's here with me, like, a lot of, man, he gave me dirt cheap prices. He's like, I'm not even going to charge you what I normally charge. He normally charges $1,000 or more per beat.
Yeah.
And he gave them to me at $400 a beat.
Oh, he's the one that constructs the beats?
Yeah. He helped me drive with him.
The mixer and all
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I've seen that on the...
He does the guitar, he plays the drums, he adds
background music
everything. Yeah, he's the music producer.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
He's the producer, the one original producer.
Yeah, he's 30 years old.
Yeah.
And
he's sampling, isn't he?
No,
I got that from the BET too. Everybody sampled. I said, man,
No, we did. We sampled one song.
you guys ripping off the artists.
We sampled one song.
Oh, yeah?
The Godfather beat.
Oh, yeah?
The beat from the Godfather music.
Oh, yeah?
We sampled it into
Yeah.
a rap.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I let her hear it. She's like, it's explicit.
Explicit. I can't imagine what our Family Guy is probably too explicit to her.
It's funny because Sonny's real funny when he raps.
Yeah.
He's like, turn snitch like a bitch. Walk with a bitch.
Yeah, well, he got rap.
Subliminal
He
message.
got rap. I seen his letters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean,
Sonny Blue.
He got drag. I said, this guy got drag. I said, yeah. You know what I mean?
Sonny Blue. He's
His
young
his brother Johnny?
No.
No?
No. He's from the locals, the West Side side.
Yeah, that's why I said he's the different
He's a boxer. His brother's a world champion boxer. You probably heard of him before.
That's why I said it's a different Sonny. Sonny, the other Sonny is Johnny's brother.
Yeah, that's from Huntington Park, right?
Yeah, he's
No. The Sonny Blue is from the other
West side.
the West Side.
He lives in the West Side.
Yeah.
All right, see, that's why I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah, make sure.
See, yeah, got me confused for the
No. In the
That's
letter.
in the letter. Yeah.
No, Sonny Blue. He's his
That's
brother.
That's a different
Whole
individual.
different
All
Sonny.
right, see.
No.
That's
no.
what I mean.
Make sure we clear that up.
Yeah, that's why I was clearing it up because you had us confused.
No, Sonny Blue.
Rapper.
He's a rapper. He's from
Yeah.
that side.
What is he, Italian or what we're saying? What the hell?
No, he's Mexican. And his brother's
No,
a
I'm saying,
boxer.
what is he, Italian or what was she saying? Rapper?
No. No.
That's why I said you could imagine, well, you know what I mean?
People making shit
Yeah,
up out of
making things
nothing.
up. That's what I said. You know?
Oh no, he's just a rapper. He's
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
legit.
good vocal. Has good vocals.
It's all legit.
And his brother is a boxer.
Just for the record. I said,
Just
just
for
for
the
the
record.
record.
Yeah, no.
He's legit and
Yeah, no.
he's into music.
Before you get.
Yeah, before these people start tripping.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Pobre
it's all
Sonny.
legit. Yeah, the people, they're making all kind of money.
We call him el bandido de amores.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Because he has a gang of girls. Bandido de amores.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a rapper, but he can sing a corrido. He sings
Yeah.
Spanish.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Have you ever heard of Chitocano?
Chicano.
The song Chitocano?
Leo Pai, he listens to all that.
Yeah,
Mexicano videos, stuff on Univision and stuff.
Well, we're making one out of that too. Like,
Yeah.
that's two songs we sampled. We sampled The Godfather.
Will
thing.
come out to the hits. They'll come out on Univision on the music
Oh, yeah.
on the weekends and stuff. They have another new one too coming out.
Don't be surprised if you see me on TV.
That might
This is some of the mundane stuff you got to listen to when analyzing visits and calls. Sometimes it's hours of this, and it gets extremely boring, right? But then there's that little tidbit. Like, he'll pop up with something sooner or later. I'm sure he will.
we watch it all the time, so I think I always hear them. The Tucanes, Tijuana, and all that.
No,
All those videos of the rap music too that they have.
on BET.
No, on the Spanish one too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been on that channel.
Yeah.
Sonny Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has.
I'm gonna ask Leo because he'd be up on that.
He only came out one time though,
Yeah, he's on the up on all that rap stuff, Spanish.
and then he's performing with Sugar Free on First.
Yeah.
The blues.
That's good.
You know how hard it is to get in there? You have to be really good to get in the House of Blues.
That's why I said I ain't got a problem with that as far as
Yeah.
yes, I got a problem.
Yeah. And then, because since I'm at the studio now, I'm gonna, I'm gonna pay, rent for my office, because I have an office there too. I'm gonna be paying rent
I know
there.
your deal in the future wants to help out. Yeah, got at me. He wants to help out his comadre Glenda, Becky's sister.
Becky's sister. I don't know.
That's the older sister.
Okay.
That was little Steve's wife, rest in
Mhm.
peace. Yeah, she ain't got nobody. I mean,
Mhm.
that's in the future.
Like 6 months.
I ain't got no lady.
Yeah.
I said look out for my pops, they're all legit. I won't even involved with them anyway. But someone like that, I like to help because she's real careful. I had sent her some money in the past, and she held on to it for about 3 years.
Really?
Not even spending it. And I told her, that's for you to spend it. I had to get Becky to force her to spend it. Because these people, after 3 years, if they don't cash the check, they put it back on your books and they cancel the check.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was years ago, around 2002.
But you're allowed to buy canteen and everything, right?
Yeah, I could buy a canteen and mail, postage for mail, photocopies, and all that, right? And, well, they don't let.
So you get that he says, it's probably over a minute ago, he said, Dio wants to help out this person, and he's okay with it. He trusts this person. He sent her money. She didn't spend it. He's discussing that right now. So this is somebody that want to get established and to help out financially. I can only assume what it's about, and I don't want to make it a negative connotation to it, but everything else has been negative. So I think we can assume that it might be leading towards something in the future, or maybe they're just being kind-hearted and helping somebody financially. But it begs the question, how do a bunch of guys serving life sentences in a maximum security prison provide financial assistance to people on the streets when they have no legitimate source of income, right? That's another question. Just something to consider, right? Here, mobsters, Tablas has been in since the 80s, since 88. No, since 1984, 85 when I was in, no, 1984, 83 when I was in San Quentin. He's been incarcerated all this time. How is he generating income? How can he approve income to be sent to people?
Right. And, well, they don't let me. They don't let me order TV, annual package, or anything. That's why I had asked you for that package. Yeah, because they don't let us.
They don't let you do that.
Like that, you can't order books. We can't order recreational books. Only tuition.
Well, see, stuff like that is easy because you just go on the internet, you log on, and you order the package because you send the paper. But when you can't, like, you know, when you have to start running around and you can't find this magazine on the internet, it gets frustrating. Like, I couldn't find some magazine and I was frustrated.
That's why, you know, I'm going to tell Leo también. She gives her girl Julie, man. I said,
yeah, because Marcia seems computer savvy.
Have her buy her a computer. There's a girlfriend by her, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, and have her...
Make her earn it. Make her earn it, you know.
And try not to take it personal, but I don't like traveling with... Even though I met Julie already, I don't want to travel with her. Like, that's just me and my, you know, I just don't want to. She works at the Oz, at strip clubs, and so many. I don't want my name being, oh yeah, I went with her to visit, and at the club when they're drunk. So muchachas
come up already, probably with one of Marcia's cousins.
So Julie, you'll be meeting in the near future. This is a stripper that started visiting Wizard, and this is Arlene saying she doesn't want to associate with her. I mean, I'm not casting judgment because she strips or does what she does. That's her hustle, you know. Everybody's got to eat, and she does what she does. But you'll notice that among the señoras and the secretarias, they are very cliquish. They don't want to be traveling with other people they don't know or somebody that could besmirch their reputation. And look, if a woman is hanging out with strippers, they're going to think that she may have some association with that type of lifestyle. And I think she's drawing the line right there. And she's sending a message to Mexican Mafia member Leonardo Laredo, not to be offended, I just don't want to travel with her.
Yeah.
Like that, just give her a ride.
Yeah. Because then that's how chismes start.
Yeah, keep it separate, you know what I mean? Keep those relations separate, you know what I mean?
Because you are what you hang out with, and I'm not into the whole clubbing and, you know, tweaking and drinking, and I'm not into that. You know, you want to pair me up with someone that owns a business, I'll come with them all day long.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not trying to...
Yeah, and I also understand as far as Marcia starting fresh, as far as it's new people out of his job and everything. I mean, I understand. Yeah, it's cool. I talked to you as far as Shirley coming up.
And then because I sat down with Marcia and Jessica, I'm like, all right, you guys, I'm going to leave you.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we won't bother you. We promise we won't bother you.
Yeah, it was just like Destiny. She had.
You see that small white piece of paper that the officer handed or placed on the counter there in front of Arlene? That's the termination of the visit. They do that at the end of the visit. It's a pass for the visitor to get out of the prison. This is what they hand out. So this visit is almost concluded, and I think that's a good spot for us to cut out, right? So yeah, he did come back to mob business. And that's the beauty of these communications, is that they don't repeat the message once. they do it repeatedly throughout the visit, throughout that initial period of communication. Whether it's a phone call or a visit, letters are a little different. They mention it one time, that's it, right? But in visits, it's I think, common human behavior to repeat yourself. I do it all the time. I'll be talking to somebody, I say, remember that. This is what, this is what we agreed upon. And then 20 minutes later, do you remember what we agreed upon? And that's just normal human communication, right? But the beauty is here, it's recorded, it's videotaped, and we're looking at it, and we're seeing it emerge systematically and periodically throughout this entire visit. So it reemphasizes my belief that this is Mexican Mafia communication. Okay, folks, with that said, hope you enjoyed this segment of this visit between Tablas and Arlene. The saga will continue. With that said, peace out, folks. Stay safe.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Boots.